Good evening, my name is Garrett and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is James Ownby Reserve Tennessee Straight Bourbon Whiskey, coming in at a 47% ABV, at least 6 years old. So for full disclosure, I reached out to Old Smoky for a review sample. They were kind enough to send this bottle over for us to take a look at and a review, so just keeping that transparency open. So the James Ownby brand is actually underneath the Old Smoky label, which so many people know and love. Essentially, this release was to pay tribute to their 5th generation great-grandfather, Joe Baker, who was one of the original founders. Now, because this is a Tennessee whiskey, they do tell us that it is using the Lincoln County process, which is where you take your new make and you filter it through sugar, maple, charcoal. And a lot of your Tennessee distilleries do this to kind of pay homage to their past roots as well, which is really cool. Now, they do tell us this is being produced by them, so they are sourcing a Tennessee whiskey for this release. But I think keeping it that nice solid ABV point, plus being that age statement of 6 years, should hold a pretty decent body because overall, this is a pretty cost-effective bottle. But let's jump to the bottle itself and see how they do. I will say I do love the logo and everything on the bottle. Good shape to choose, kind of fun. Just stands out on the shelf full of rounds. Alrighty, so as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit, become a member if you'd like. If you're interested in some other reviews that I will be doing from Old Smoky, links to those videos will be up above and down below for you to check out. It looks like they've actually had some other higher age statement versions of this as well at one point, or I don't know if they're still out there, but they have like an 8-year version and they have some different proof point ones as well, if I remember seeing that correctly. But I have some other bottles from Old Smoky that we'll be talking about, so plenty to hang around for. And of course, their link to their website will be down in the description area below, so you can check them out, learn more about the process itself, and just about their releases if you're unsure. Beautiful golden color. Looks great in the glass. For 6-year-old whiskey, very golden, very citrine colored. Alrighty, let's go for notes. That's nice. I like that. It's actually very easy going. You're getting a lot of that sugar maple right up front. Sweet, a little earthy. Got a good, decent body on there from the corn mash bill. A little earthy. Definitely get that barrel char in there too. Yeah, it's almost got like a little smokiness to things. Like a little bit of like a chariness to it. Nice bit of rice spice, and because we know that it's a bourbon, so it's got to be at least 51% corn, you do get a bit of husky corn in there. Nice earthiness from that corn side as well. And I'm going to assume there's some rye in the mash bill, which is bringing across that spiciness. Nice bit of orchard sweetness. Like definitely get some sweet apples, a little bit of tartness in there from an apple as well. Maybe a little bit of an earthy tobacco as well. I'm getting like an earthy sweet and then an earthy tobacco. That's nice. No ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes. But overall, it's a really nice nose. The thing we have to remember on a whiskey is not everything has to be AAA, top tier, amazing. There's a lot of great whiskeys in that mid-range. And especially if you're wanting something that's going to have something of a balance on a flavor, you know what? I got to give it credit. It's opening up beautifully. A lot more vanilla sweet, caramely notes, a little earthiness from that. And your wood sugars. Like that charcoal filtering brought out the wood sugars. Like you're getting this charry oakiness going on. And I'll be frank with you. I expected this just to be kind of an easy go and sip with just a nice, simple, nothing too crazy on the nose. But instantly, this would be a good shelf-stable bottle to keep around, at least on the nose itself. It is sweet, but not overly or artificially sweet, earthy, and just an easy-going nose. Alrighty, let's go for taste. You know what? That's good. It's sweet. It's earthy. Beautiful corn profile. Get a nice little bit of that rice spiciness in there as well. Green apples showing up. Little bit of the barrel char showing through. Nice layer of caramel. There's a good pepperiness on the palate and the finish here. Man, that is just really a good sip. It's classic bourbon, turned up a little bit more with that maple sugar charcoal going on for the filtration, because you do get this little bit sweeter, little mapley note going on in there. That mixed with that apple note, that's like fall. It's like fall in a glass. Second sip here, very similar. Man, that tart green apple is nice. Charriness is in there. A little bit of cinnamon. Not really any clove or nutmeg, so I can't go into the baker spices kind of profile. But very fall-like. I like the apple. I like that bit of tart. The nice oakiness is showing through. There's still no ABV. Nothing harsh. No off notes. Just a really solid pour. Definitely one I could see doing well as an old-fashioned or a cocktail. Just kind of something a little simple and sweet in there. But I like that a lot. Third sip here, I'm finding more of that sweet, earthy tobacco note, and it plays really well overall. I think they got the age statement and the proof point right on this release. I would love to find this at that 8-year mark, because I feel like that's just going to be another level. And if I ever find that one, we'll do an A/B comparison between them, because I think that'll be a fun one. Just the curiosity of 2 more years on things, really, I think that'll showcase it even more. But I'll tell you what, as it is, this is really friendly bourbon. I like it, and it's just an approachable bottle. I can't argue with that. Alrighty, let's talk about a grade for this one. How about that? So typical pricing on this is right around that mid $30 range. Sometimes it goes a little bit higher to $37, $39. Sometimes I can find this on sale or special for about $30. I'm going to give it a good solid B-. I think it's approachable. It's a good solid sip, but it doesn't lack those flavors. And again, I think this is a price point and flavor that could be good as a mixer or good just sipping neat. Not everything has to rewrite history with a bottle, but I'll tell you what, I'm very happy with that sip, and it would be an easy intro into Tennessee whiskeys, and one that I can keep on the shelf here personally. Throw this in an old fashioned, kind of sit back on, the fall evenings, and just have a good solid pour. And again, if you're interested in learning more about James Ownby or the Old Smoky brand, a link to their website will be down in the description area below. Go show them some love. So yeah, there you have it, folks. James Ownby Reserve Tennessee Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 6 years old. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, your last drink of the night, be the best one.
You know, and I even like it might